Elect Donald Trump returns to the White House. A new drug developed right here in WA is aiming to help stroke patients by reducing brain tissue damage after the initial injury. To talk us through it, we're joined by neuroscientist Dr. Liz Dallimore. Thank you for coming in, Dr. Dallimore.
Thanks so much for having me.
Now, Australians experienced a stroke every 11 minutes. Is that correct? In 2023, that's the highest level in more than 2 decades. That is alarming.
It is alarming, and they are the latest figures from the Australian Stroke Foundation report that has recently been published. The previous report published in 2020 had that figure at a stroke every 19 minutes in Australia. So the prevalence really for strokes is going up quite alarmingly, and it is a global trend that we see. So it's not just here in Australia, but something that we do see
What's
around
behind
the
the
globe.
increase? And also, experts fear that it could be even higher, couldn't it, if preventive action isn't taken?
Yeah, look, I think, the looking out to 2050, I think they're sort of saying that, there'll be around 55,000 strokes in Australia every year, so prevalence is growing up. What's behind it? It's typically lifestyle factors, so, making sure that we are living healthy, active lives is really important in terms of stroke prevention.
And you're behind a WA team that has helped develop a new drug. How does it work?
Yeah, look, so we are developing a drug that has come out of the Neuroscience Research Institute here in Perth. We have a spin-out company, Argenica Therapeutics, and we're currently in phase 2 clinical trials. So the drug is focused on ischemic strokes. These are strokes caused by a blood clot in a blood vessel in the brain. And these are the most prevalent types of strokes. So around 85% of all strokes are ischemic stroke. So what the drug aims to do is to essentially hibernate brain cells, protecting those brain cells from dying and buying patients time to actually get to the hospital to get the treatment they need to remove the clot.
Right, so how critical is the time factor in administering this drug?
Yeah, look, it's really critical. So we know that for stroke patients, around 1.9 million brain cells are dying every minute. So time is absolutely critical in stroke. So the earlier that we can deliver our drug, ultimately we're aiming to deliver it in ambulance. The earlier we can do that, the more brain cells we protect and the better outcomes for stroke patients.
It's not yet available for public use. What is holding it back from hitting the market?
Yeah, no, it's not. So drug development is quite a lengthy process. There's a lot of regulatory ticks that we have to go through. So we're currently in what's known as a phase 2 clinical trial. That is almost done dosing, so we're dosing patients at 10 hospitals across Australia at the moment. We will then move into a global phase 3 trial. So this is setting up sites across the globe, dosing patients globally, and that will hopefully be the last point to actually get the drug approved. So hopefully within the next 5 years we have the drug on the market and it is available to everyone that unfortunately suffers a stroke.
Well, Dr. Liz Dallimore, we look forward to having a chat to you when it does hit the market. But for now, thank you very much for coming in this afternoon.
Thanks, Monica.
Sport now.